Bet anywhere with TVG.
For the 3-year-olds, as they're concerned, there's the first half of the year, there's the second half of the year. And if you're looking for that spoiler at Saratoga, which many times has happened in tons of races over the last, 100 years, horse on the outside, Smart Transition could be that one you're looking for. Joining us by way of the phone, good friend of the show, trainer John Shirreffs. John, again, welcome back to HRTV.
Hi, Peter. How are you?
I'm doing well, sir. I'm glad to be back on the old HRTV, and I'm glad to be talking to you. This is a very, very interesting horse for a lot of reasons. You got a fairly significant win in the Curlin. Granted, not a graded race, but right here at Saratoga. Was the plan always to come to the Travers with this one?
You know, up until the Curlin, it was not. But he ran so well in the Curlin, it seemed like an opportunity. As you said, there's the first half of the year for 3-year-olds and the second half, and the Travers is a very historic race.
We're looking at that Curlin race, Junior Alvarado aboard, of course, for the familiar colors of Arnold and Ellen Zetcher. In my opinion, two of the nicest people in the business. This horse has been working up a storm there. 2 bullet drills going into the race, drawing that outside post. Now, I know it probably means nothing to you because I know you're the horseman. You're not concerned with who's betting, what the odds are. But I think it's significant for a horse that's never been in a graded stakes race. You are not the longest shot on the board. Far from it. There are 4 horses underneath you. That has to make you feel proud as far as where the morning line people are thinking you fit in the puzzle.
Yeah, I suppose so, and I think a lot of the people think that he likes the track here.
As far as Arnold Zetcher is concerned and Ellen, is it a team effort when these decisions are made, or does Arnold and Ellen just say, John, whatever you want to do, we're good with that?
Oh, no, Mr. Zetcher is very involved with his horses, and we discussed it after the Curlin, and he said, well, let me know in a couple of days. And so we've had several conversations before we finally decided to go there.
John, as far as the rider is concerned, John Velazquez gets the call. Not too bad to have, but Junior Alvarado was riding prior. Is there concern at all going into a race of this magnitude that the rider who is familiar with this horse most recently is not riding?
Not at all. Not at all. A rider like John Velazquez is. I don't really think he needs to ride a horse to be able to ride the horse really well. So I don't think that's an issue at all. I think these guys are so good that being familiar with the horse might give them a little comfort zone, but certainly wouldn't. Certainly not having been on him would not prevent him from riding a great race.
John, before we let you go, best case scenario early in the race, where would you like to see Smart Transition?
You know, in the Curlin, I told Junior that, the only thing we want is a good trip. So I think rather than position, think about having a good trip. And in the process of having a good trip, you'll end up in a good position. So I think, going 1.25 miles, he's going to break just behind the 8th pole. So it's going to be a long run into the turn. So what you really want is just a nice, clear spot on the racetrack where you're not stuck in between 2 horses or not getting too much dirt in your face. So you're looking for something like that, which will give the rider an option. Do I want to go out a little? Do I want to come in a little bit? So I think the trip is the main thing.
All right. Well, John, I really appreciate you taking the time. Give the best to the fam and, of course, to the Zetchers, and just good luck on this day. I'm rooting for you, man. I love the angle.
All right. Thank you, Peter.
Okay. Trainer John Shirreffs joining us, of course, from the Spa. Smart Transition for Arnold and Ellen Zetcher, a homebred 3-year-old son of Smart Strike. Hey, if you believe in breeding, absolutely breeding top to bottom to love the distance and hopefully love the Spa, which they've already demonstrated they do. Now they get the big test, first time in graded company. And let's face it, going against American Pharoah. So I think even if they hit the board, they are going to be doing cartwheels there in the Zetcher Sheriff's camp.